Hey guys, it's Jade here. Welcome back to part 2 of Planet Coaster. If you haven't watched the first episode, we did all of this to the theme park. We have updated a little bit of it in the stream. So if you want to go watch that, it's twitch.tv/Jade Spate, SP8. But we're going to start off the episode with a bit of a time lapse. So definitely let me know down below or on Instagram or YouTube or Twitch even if you prefer all time-lapse or time-lapse and real-time split into one episode like this episode will be. I think it's around, if I'm not mistaken, around like 18-minute mark is when it goes into real-time. So if you'd rather see real-time, then yeah, just go to that timestamp. If not, we're gonna be doing quite a lot of work. That's why it's fast forwarded. But yeah, so it's been a little, maybe a week or two between episodes. But I mean, being busy with work, I had COVID, all the fun stuff. But definitely excited to keep going on this series. My Instagram, JadeSpate Gaming. I posted a little video after my Twitch stream of how much I've done, and it like blew up, guys. Like, I think it's at like 1,500 views, 15, no, something like that, 1,500. Like, that for me is like massive. So thanks everyone for watching it and all the comments and everything like that. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. It's going to be a long series though, definitely. That's why I'm wanting to do the stream as well, because there's just going to be so much detail and the park's just going to have so much stuff that I won't really be able to cover everything in episodes, because you don't really want to see all the finicky stuff like that we get to towards the end of the time-lapse. Because sometimes that's all I'm doing, or all I'm doing is placing rocks or decorating or just doing like real time-consuming stuff, and you guys probably don't want to see a full like half an hour, 40-minute episode of me just doing that. So that's why I will do more streams and even time lapses and episodes if you guys like that. So yeah, definitely let me know. But starting off, we put a nice little Ferris wheel in there. I wanted it to get sort of, as soon as you walk in the gate to the theme park, you see that down the end. Like, that's like an eye-catching, what's the word? Eye-catching, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it just catches your eye straight away. Like, it's like, oh, whoa. Like, it's a massive Ferris wheel, which it is in comparison to the people, the size of the people. It's massive. It's like, probably like the London Eye. That's probably the closest comparison. If you don't know what that is, it's a massive Ferris wheel in London, obviously. But yeah, I definitely wanted it to be like, as soon as you walk in, you can see it behind all the buildings. Like, it's just there, as well as a few of the roller coasters. I've got this one that's just behind these buildings here, and then another one to the left. I wanted two roller coasters to just be like, boom, right there. So when people walk in, they can see it and go like straight there. Like, that's what I want to do. I'll definitely make this lake look a lot more presentable. A lot more presentable than what it is at the moment, because it's just an empty lake. And it doesn't look very like advertising, I guess. But I'll do that in a stream. I'll do that in a stream or like in my own time, because it's going to take a while to make it look very neat and tidy. But right now we're just making around the Ferris wheel a little bit more nice. This is sort of going into more the generic theme of the park, like the front section, like with the two roller coasters. I'll probably put more roller coasters and more shops and more rides and all that. That's more of like a Western theme. Yeah, with this fence, and then sort of like behind the Ferris wheel back, it'll be a more generic, like just general theme, sort of like just no more no more country western theme. We'll do like just plain rides in like mountains and stuff rather than like mines and all that. That's the sort of theme that each roller coaster is. In the western theme, it's like mining and those sorts of cactuses and everything. Like with these ones, palm trees and like these sorts of trees, they're sort of more generic rather than like cactuses. So yeah, definitely from the Ferris wheel back, it'll be more generic until we go into the next theme, which I'm not entirely sure. Probably like maybe Asian or perhaps way in the future. For now, we haven't even finished the western section. It's going great. But yeah, it's definitely taken shape. This park is going great. We've got almost 1,200 people in the park at the moment, which is awesome. Like it's going great. I'm loving how many people are at the park. I've turned the not customer but the people limit off, because you can leave a limiter on, obviously, to like save power on your computer or whatever. I think it's like 5,000 people, but I've turned that off so we're gonna get like so many people. Yeah, already up to we've already passed 1,200 in like a matter of minutes. So definitely going to be a lot of people in this park. But even adding trees and some rocks here and there makes it so much better. You know what I mean? Like just those little sorts of decorations, plus like the more detailed decorations that I do, so good. Like look at all those people on the roller coaster there. You've probably, I can't remember if I did that in the last episode. It's been a little while. Did I do that roller coaster in the last episode? I'm not sure. Like it's a lot. But yeah, we did that roller coaster, and then did a bit of the building around the saving it. Yeah, so right now I wanted to build another coaster. This is just behind that other coaster on the left when you first walk in. I wanted to do another sort of like wooden coaster, but more, I guess, more for adults or teenagers. I'm not really sure. It turns out to be quite tame, I believe. Like nothing super insane. But it's funny. I actually changed quite a lot of it because I just didn't like it. I'm still not like 100% liking it, but definitely with all the work that I've done to it, all the work that I've done to like around the decorations and the trees and the rocks and all that sort of decorating made it look a lot better. But I'm still like, it's not my favorite coaster. Just, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's just because it's right up against like the barrier there, so it's only like half a mountain. I'm not sure. But it's a wooden coaster, and I try to make it like as compact as possible, like the other one as well. Like it's more spread out, but it intertwines with each other, goes under each other and everything like that. But it's a lot more of a tame coaster because the chain lift literally only goes that steepness. Like you can do your drops still, like a lot more steep, sorry. But the chain lift, I think it only goes up like 30% of degrees or whatever. Like it's quite a tame coaster, but you can still do like crazy stuff to it. I think I start doing like a barrel roll here, which is insane for a wooden coaster because it's just, you'll see what I mean. Like the supports wrap all the way around it and it looks cool, but I think I do end up changing it because like someone's gonna die. Like what was I thinking? Like it looks cool, but it's just not practical at all. Like, yeah, not practical at all. But once it's all done, it looks pretty decent. Like, someone's gonna fall out, and I'm getting a lawsuit from this coaster for sure. Like, someone's bound to fall out, lose their stuff from their pockets. Like, something's gonna happen. I do, end up going back to change it, so don't worry about that. I'm just trying to smooth it out so I can see what the proper like speed and nausea and all that sort of stuff is during it, because I think it like skyrockets the fear. Like, we're about to see it. Pretty sure like fear skyrockets. Yeah, it goes to, I think it goes to like 16. But I do not care. I just keep going, which is awesome. It's kind of funny going back and watching things, being like, I literally just saw their fear skyrocket, max out on the scale, and yet I didn't change anything. So that's just awesome. Don't like that either. I just don't like this coaster. I'm not sure if it's the layout or just what, but I'll be glad once all the decoration and stuff is gone. And it doesn't even make it up that hill, so that's awesome. I'll definitely be glad when we're finished decorating this coaster so we can move on. I'll probably just do like not a super detailed like background for it. Mostly just like rocks and trees, sort of like the other one that I haven't even finished yet. Like that wooden coaster there is not even finished. But yeah, we'll just do like a pretty not so detailed backdrop, so we can get out of this section, put some other rides around it, just sort of just try and hide it as best as we can, because yeah, for some reason I'm just not into this roller coaster for some reason. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool once it's all finished, and like when we do like a live stream and get it all like detailed, I'll definitely try my best to make, like, I don't even know what I was thinking there. Like, I think I was just like, yep, let's just end it. Like, it's a pretty small coaster. I was like, yeah, we'll just end it there. I'm pretty sure I go and make it longer and a little bit better and get rid of that stupid ass corkscrew. That's death screw. I don't even know what I was thinking. I might do it for like a proper metal coaster, like the steel ones, but not for a wooden, or at least not for this wooden one. I don't know. We'll have to see what the future brings for this park, because this is only episode 2, guys. Like, episode 2, it barely scratched the surface of how big this actual park is, because like there's this mountain just up here to the top of the screen. The barrier for the map is on the other side of that mountain, and then it goes all the way down to the other side of where the other coaster is, like way further than that. And then it goes forward like so much, like it's a massive map to fill out. So we'll definitely try and fill it out in this series, because I feel like that would be a pretty cool accomplishment. I don't even know how many episodes, it would take a lot of episodes, but like that'll definitely be a pretty cool accomplishment to complete the whole map with a theme park. So I think I've only done it once. And that was literally just coasters, but that was sort of when I first started, and they weren't really that detailed or good, really. They were sort of just like just long coasters that took up a lot of space, and just like silly paths in between them all to connect them for the people to go on them. Like, it wasn't even a good park. But yeah, I'll definitely want to try and complete the entire map. That'll be very, very cool. So you can see there, I did end up getting rid of the corkscrew and extending the ride a bit. I'm not sure if I keep this little air. No, there I go. I was about to say, I couldn't remember if I tried to keep that little air jump, but I don't. I end up doing another chain lift, which is, whatever. and then wrap it all around the coaster again, make it like intertwine each other, because I do like intertwining on wooden coasters just because it makes the experience like more scary. Definitely not connecting to the station, because that would just break your neck. Well, I'm twisting it all up, trying to get it like, yeah, quite compact and make it just sort of like look cool. Make it go over this little part of this coaster. So when you're on either coaster, you can see either coaster when you're on it. Like you can, if you're on the wind coaster, you can hopefully try see the other coaster going around that little corner, and vice versa. Just have to fix up that chain lift because it didn't even make it up. Gotta love doing a bit of work and then finding out it doesn't even make it. But I end up getting it all sorted and then just make it go straight back to the the station there. I mean, it looks cool. It'll definitely look a lot better. It does look a lot better with all the mountains and all the terrain work. So it actually looks like it's meant to be there rather than just like it looks now. It looks pretty shoddy. And it still didn't make it. Love that. I think I just, make everything a bit smaller so you get more speed. But this is what I mean by like time consuming. Like I gotta go through all of the coaster again, try and smooth it all out, make it a little bit more tight at the corners, make the hills not so high so it can get more speed, like all that sort of stuff. Like it's not the best thing to see in real time, but I mean it kind of is. Just depends how long it takes. Like I think it takes quite a little while for me to get this right. So hence why it's in the time lapse. But I'll be going to and the time lapse will go to real time soon. So whenever that does happen, enjoy it. But yeah, I got it now. I believe so. Yes, I did. I got it now. Which is great. Definitely. So we are in real time now. We've finished the coaster. Now comes the tricky part of trying to fix my mess of getting paths into this tiny little spot. So I put tunneling on to try and make it a bit easier to hide all the paths, because it's gonna look quite messy. All these paths going everywhere. So at least with tunneling on, I can sort of hide it a little bit, even under the tracks as well. But for some reason, my path, what's it called? Like it's, do you see how it's red there? Like for some reason, I can't put it anywhere. Like sometimes you can go to settings, I can't remember the word, sorry guys, but you can go to settings and click it off, so it gets rid of all sort of like barriers, like it's not even connecting, or like it'll literally just go over any terrain, anything. But for some reason I can't get that to work, so I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and try and figure out how to work this out. So we'll make it just go up a little bit. That'll hopefully help. Yeah, there you go. Like it looks bad now, but just wait. You gotta have faith, guys. Come on, it's me. Who are you talking to? It's me. Like I am the god at making things look good in parks that don't actually look that good. So you just gotta wait a little bit till we finish, and then you'll be surprised. But for now, it'll look pretty ugly. We're just trying to do the basics of connecting it all up first. Where's the path? That one. Yeah, we're just trying to get the basics of connecting all of it up so at least people can go on the ride. Then we'll go back either on Twitch or in my own time or even in the next episode. I don't know. And make it look all nice, tidy it all up and doing decorating, which is I feel like is my favorite thing. Like, as well as like building the actual coaster, I like decorating. Like it's sick. So we're just trying to make the terrain look a little bit more presentable, getting rid of all these stupid bits. We'll probably cover all this in like rocks and make it look good. Smooth. Because I don't like I was saying before, you can get the terrain one as well, so you don't get like those bits sticking up. Like, I don't understand. I can't get it to work, but oh well, is what it is. Now comes, the fun part, doing all the terrain work, which is amazing. Like, it just makes it look a lot better once you just have a bit of mountain underneath the tracks. It makes it look like it's actually meant to be there, and rather than just plonked there in the field in the middle of nowhere. At least with mountains there, you can hide the supports. I don't like that much support showing. Obviously for the chain lift that's different. If I can do it, I'll try and make a big hill and hide most of the chain lift support, sorry. Especially with the wood ones, or not necessarily this one, but the other wood one. You go up with the supports, but they also come out width-wise, so it's like even more supports, and yeah, it's a lot of wood. But we're just trying to cover it up as best we can, making it form with the other mountain as well from the other coaster. Make it look a little bit more seamless. See, like that's looking way better already. We'll obviously go back at the beginning and just make sure there's nothing on the actual tracks for the terrain. Yeah, I think maybe one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of this coaster is because it's right next to the barrier. So it's like cuts off the wall of the mountain like straight. Like I feel like they should have done it so it's like any other mountain and it makes it like a full mountain, but you can't edit it, if that makes sense. Rather than just having like a straight drop like it is now. Because it looks pretty silly, like just a straight. I think that's one of the reasons, or just the only reason I don't like this coaster too much. But it's definitely growing on me with all this terrain work. It's definitely looking a lot better. Move this tree. I'm not exactly sure on what sort of building I'm gonna do because it ends right there. Like I can do a building, but we'll have to wait and see. But now I've actually been dreading this part. Now comes the fun part of doing paths. So do wood. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, guys. Like, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'm definitely going to do tunneling, but turn it on. I probably won't do all of the path work in this episode just because it's going to take a long time to get it right. So I might maybe even do the basics and just try and connect it up, and then it's not going to work. And then come back in my own time or next episode or Twitch or whatever, and fix it all up and make it look pretty. Because I've sort of worked myself into a bit of a hole here with this little spot because it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Yeah, okay, well we need to fix that's just too big. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end it here because I don't know what to do. So stay tuned for the next episode and I'll see you then. See ya.